Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, long time since I've done any techie stuff. So if you're a developer, you can't escape the whole vibe coding and AI agents and stuff like that. So I just thought to myself, why not I try it as well? And I know that VS Code has then also developed their AI agent. So I thought let's kind of play around with it. So I ended up just getting it to build a to-do app with Django, and I just want to make a video and give you my thoughts. Let me show you. Okay, so let's try Visual Studio agent mode. If you don't know how to get to the agent mode, I'm actually in Zen mode, but I'll show you. If I come back out of Zen mode and go to preferences, settings, close that, and then you can probably here just type agent, and then you can either toggle agent mode on or off. So if you toggle agent mode off, you won't see agent down here. If you toggle agent on, you will now see agent mode there. So that's basically how you get to the agent mode. I think by default in Visual Studio it's already set up. So I'm going to leave mine on. I'm just going to go back to where are we? Appearance. I'm going to go back to Zen mode just so you can see a full screen, and then I want status bar, panel, sidebar, primary, so you can see all of this stuff. Okay, so for this test I'm first going to go to agent mode. I'm using CLUD 3.5 here. I'm going to get it to build a Django to-do app, and all I'm going to do is accept what it suggests. I'm not going to intervene as much as I can, and let's see how far we get. So for this demo, we're going to use Django, a CRUD app in Django, Docker for containerization, and tailwind for styling. So let's see how far we can get. Okay, I'm just going to prompt it here. Build me a Django, build me a CRUD app in Django. It needs to be containerized and styled with tailwind. It also must use Postgres as the database, and I will leave the styles to you. Show me what you can do. Okay, so it wants to create a venv in the current directory. Okay, let's go. So as you can see, it's created the venv folder. Great. What's next? Now it wants to activate the environment, run, install Django, Postgres binary, and Django tailwind. Now, okay, let it do its thing. Let's see what happens. Okay, great. At this point, okay, so it wants to create a so it's going to call the Django app CRUD project, and the core, i.e. okay, so the app is going to be called core. Okay, let's go. So it's created the CRUD project. It's also created an app called core. I believe I have seen this before, so okay, I'm trying not to touch it as much, so let's see what happens. It's okay, great. Now it wants to create a Docker file with the requirements. Okay, let's go. Let it do its thing. So let's see. Docker file. What's happening with the Docker file? Okay. I'm gonna keep. I've noticed this. You got to keep telling it. You want to keep the changes. So keep that in the Docker compose. It's not done anything yet. Okay. By default, it wants to use G Unicorn. I personally wouldn't do that in a personal project, but okay, I'll keep that. So it's using Postgres in a Docker container. Fine, no issues I have with that. Let it carry on. Then it's going to the settings file. It's added tailwind, theme, and core. Okay, not bad, not bad. So it's swapping out SQLite for the DB. Fine, I'll keep that. Not bad. Then what it wants to do? Okay, it wants to run migrations. See, it says no module name theme. It's trying to work out what the error is. Start app theme. Okay, no module name theme. Okay, it's trying to work out. I noticed we're having some issues with tailwind. Let's modify our approach. Let's create a basic CRUD one. Then we'll set up tailwind properly. Okay, let it do its thing. Let it do its thing. I'm gonna keep that one. There's so many files open at the same time. I'm gonna keep, and this is where it gets a bit. I like the approach, as in you can't commit or add changes until you specify. As you can see, it's added something to the URLs. Keep that. Views. Okay. Okay. Now what? Okay. It's working. I'm gonna close the Docker file for now. Close that Docker file for now. Close requirements for now. Copilot has been working on this problem for a while. I can continue. You can send a new message. Continue. Oh God. Okay. Let it keep that. I can't even start the apps. I don't know what it's trying to do at this point. Now it's creating that. Okay, keep it. Let's create that. Get that out of the way. Keep that. No module name theme. In the settings, keep. Continue. As you can see, request failed. Well, that could be an internet connection issue. But let that build. Let's see if it runs. Okay, so we are on 8,000. I'm just gonna come out of Zen mode, and then do a localhost. Cool, task doesn't exist.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, so I've run some migrations and now it works. So basically, what happened was I think I need to change some of these commands. The core app didn't have its I might have missed a step somewhere, but it didn't have its migrations done. That's why. But if I now do add task, this is a test task, save, edit, save, delete. Yeah, so it works, as you can see. Very, very cool. So as you can see in that video, I mean, it's pretty good at things like to do apps and all that kind of stuff. And it's pretty damn impressive that an LLM can, do the whole structure of a Django app, containerize it, style it, do pretty much everything. I didn't have to do much. All I did was accept, keep, and that was it. But a couple of days before that video, I did try using the agent mode to build an app to split MP3 files, and that was, let's just say, I went around a rabbit hole, and it got stuck with the dependencies. So it kind of built the requirements file. I installed it. The packages didn't tally up. This one depended on that, and that depended on this, and it kept going round and round and round and round in circles. And I got so tired after hours of it, and I just took over and used poetry to kind of solve that. So it managed the dependencies, got the app to build, and then it still didn't work because some of the code it wrote was for a different version of the package we're using. So yeah, overall very good, but I mean, would you really trust it to take control of your code base? I'm not so sure. You'd have to be very brave to allow that, especially if you're liable for sites going down and stuff. I don't know. I mean, I use LLMs every day, but like only in the ask mode, where you ask a question, gives you an answer. As a developer, you look at that answer and go, okay, that makes sense, therefore I'm going to use it. So I don't know, will it replace developers? I don't think so, not just yet, but still very impressed with what it could do. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.